何もない世の中じゃそうはせいとしい思いも負けそうになるけど静止化したイメージだらけの頼りない翼でもきっと飛べるぜ Oh yeah 無限大な夢の後のやるせない世の中じゃそうはせ常識外れも悪くはないからしてそうなイメージを染めたぎこちない翼でもきっと飛べるぜ Oh my ご機嫌な蝶になってきらめく風に乗って今すぐ君に会いに行こう余計なことなんて忘れた方がマシさこれ以上喋ってる時間はない何がこの空に届く
Honestly, why did I even bother? Why did I even bother? There we go. People can hear me. It's the only thing I care about. Can people hear me and can I see the chat? But yeah, I'm not even sure why I bothered with the music thing. I literally just went live and made sure the 2 chats are popped out because I'm not bothering with Rumble right now. Well, yeah, they better still work. I bumped my mic because of course I did. All right. You know, part of me wishes I'd never accepted the new Switch update, and because I don't play online. Anyway, let's do some Cyber Sleuth. Who knows how far we'll get. Whatever. Should at least get to chapter 7, make to 8, who knows, I don't know. That's right, I was sending them through that Kingdom online so I could get Nightmare, I believe the skill is called. Yeah, Nightmare 3. Because, yeah, that, like, 95 dart damage magic, like, pretty useful. Anyway, I kind of wish that because I could just, I like how, like last time I did it, I just ended right before the boss of this case. But from this angle, yay! You taking selfies? Well, definitely like me after these. Oh yeah, that's right. Pictures of flowers was sent to Playboy dude or whatever. What am I doing? Well, obviously I'm taking a photo of myself and saving it on this phone. Stop taking selfies? No way. It's easy as that. Glory of Autobound. Wow, you got one attack off. And I'm overpowered. Oh. Of course. Why, of course. I think that might have just been a car. That might not have been a motorcycle. Either way, a lot of EXP. Good amount of EXP. Even more if everyone's... Oh, I lost? Yes, you lost. Because I'm overpowered. The guy who owns this phone doesn't like my photos on it. So what did he say about me? That I'm cute or pretty or... sort of said you were cute. He's got... Again, I love these where it's like, here's 3 options, even though you're just gonna... I'm pretty sure I mentioned this like last stream or the stream before that. Genshin does this too, where they're like, here's 2 things you can say, but the second option is just a continuation of the first message. He's afraid she'll like flowers. I don't... His friend? Who's she? Who the hell is she? What was she like? She cuter than me. You yandere. I didn't know he didn't like the pictures. I was hoping he'd like me once he saw them. Well, if he doesn't like them, I'll stop saving the photos. But he wasn't bothered by me being here, because I really don't want to leave. So that means I can stay here and hang up any calls he gets from women. I don't know. You should, again, you should be careful. That's a few... It's like 2-3 steps away from being a yandere. Don't mess with the girl in love. Yeah. Yeah, here's your cell phone, dude. Was it Digimon that fell in love with me? Isn't that kind of a virus or something? The phone was that badly infected? Please tell me you got rid of it. Wimp. It's harmless? Sorry? I don't get it, but if it's harmless... I mean, listen. I never understand how I actually get myself to be... my model to be sad and all, again. It's... not sure why. Okay. I thought the dragon was a bit off for a second. But yeah, it's like... So, there's more? Digimon might hang up my calls with women if it gets jealous. Well, then it isn't harmless at all. Does this Digimon really love me? Also, I think... Cat's at my window. Yeah, he's at my window. Give me a sec. Yeah, yeah. He wanted to go outside. I told him that he might not want it. But, I mean, he has been out there for like half an hour, so I guess he doesn't mind the rain. He's a weird cat. Alright, the pig dog is inside. I think I've called him that before, but I don't remember. Right? If I haven't, I mean, I started calling him that because he's a pig with food. He'll like eat his thing, and then if Ella wanders off, and he'll just finish off her ball instead. And we call him a dog because he's a weird. He's a weird cat. He doesn't mind the water for one, rain or bass really. Pig dog might have because a pig dog is the phrase used in Monty Python and Holy Grail, so that's probably I don't know if that's connected at all. I'm just like, he's a bit of a pig, he's a bit of a dog. Takes our photos, gets jealous. Such a sweet virus, eh? Guess I won't erase it. I've never really been into any women, so that's no problem. After all, I'm only into guys. Oh, that's unfortunate news for her, isn't it? Yeah. I'm still kind of a pain that I. Oh. What is it? We developed the thing. Awesome. Well. What was I saying? Oh yeah. It's a bit unfortunate that I can't just like go to the map from that section of this area, but it's not like it's a big deal. It's just like every time I'm doing something there, I think I can just like, okay, I'll just head to the other end. It'll be a bit faster. And then I get there, I'm like, oh, I guess I can't. Into the thing we go. Anyway. If we attach, just sell that. I don't really need the money, but develop more things. There we go. Oh no, I accidentally wasted the meat on a Digimon that had 100%. Slightly. Trying to get, that's right, I was trying to get the Black Gadamon to that, and then I could digivolve it, turn it into Lady Devimon. Because there's that fusion, there's the fusion one where I need Lady Devimon and then Angel Woman, and they both need to be max friendship, and then I can do the DNA Digivolution thing, whatever it's actually called. Yay! I don't like coffee. I don't need coffee though. Coffee doesn't help me. Bomb development kits. But, you know, do this real fast. Guess I'm in trouble now. Oh, you're the detective, right? Here's my card. I'm from the Japanese Boxing Association. I want to discuss a strange phenomenon affecting our official website. Recently, the hits the site's getting have soared, and the videos are really popular. They're flocking to the site like kids to candy. I want some. I can't. No, I said flocking like kids to candy. Yeah, well, red-haired me is hungry. Alright, enough clowning around. Remember, I'm your client, right? Anyway, this really should have drummed up a lot more interest, but the ticket sales haven't changed much. Not only that, the site's server's been crashing. Even though it has attracted attention, no one can access the site, so now the association has its hands full dealing with complaints. The site got so popular so quickly. It's not a pleasant thought, but maybe someone's messing with us, so we'd like you to investigate. The association's URL is on that card. You should check things out. I mean, like, to be fair, like, in a world that Digimon is like, well, if your site's trashing, like, maybe, I don't know. Yeah, I could think of a few, like, things to look at. If this wasn't a world of Digimon. Oh yeah, of course it's Gaomon. What? Who are you? Aren't you a human? This is the Boxing Association's website server, you know. You're here to take a look at some Digimon, aren't you? I guess you heard the rumor that this is a mecca for Digimon boxing fans. Suppose you want the guided tour. All those Gaomon who like boxing. Are there Gaomon that don't like boxing? Who are the Gaomon that did evolve into a different line? Assuming wild Digimon are capable of digivolving for whatever reason. Well, all the Gaomon living here live like this, so I can answer anything you want. More and more people in the human world can't see the site, and you're saying it's our fault the server's crashing? They think I was being polite and showing you around. Alright. I love it when I miss. It's my favorite part of games. Is missing. At least there's no trap like being able to miss when I'm doing 109. Nothing for it. I can't stop you looking at the site, but I'll try to stick to using just one stream at a time. It's unfair for me to be the only one who has to use just one monitor. And I don't think it's having such a huge effect. Yeah, you're gonna have to convince the others. Otherwise, this will be a very short case. Digimon capture. No, using that. Using that, just like ape escape it. Just net everything. Oh no. He died. Alright. 11 more levels I can turn it you back into Gold Numa and we'll be fine for a while. I don't look at it like this. I won't know what everyone's saying about boxing. It'll be so lonely if I can't talk to anyone. I mean, I can understand not wanting to be a loner, dude. But you gotta be aware. Yeah, having multiple monitors, windows, tabs, whatever up can slow things down. Okay. Yeah, mine only needs 8 more attack too, so I can see that. You're going around trying to get everyone to use just one string. Everyone else is fine with it. Yeah, that's fair. Everyone's just... The monitors don't even have anything on it. They're just static, dude. And yeah, no, it makes sense. What you're seeing is not affected compared to what this is internal to the side and all that. Anyway, damn. That guy's hit the left a lot. Okay, good. Yeah, I can get Yaman. Oh, we're inside the server. We're looking at so many strings here that we broke it. Alright. Want as many other people as possible to be able to get into boxing, so I'll make sure to use just one monitor. Yay! Also, hey Zeno. I'm started streaming a bit late because there was a bit of a storm. It's died down, but it's still raining. It's still raining slightly, but yeah. Hello. Boxing is awesome, yeah. I didn't even tell him. He's just like, oh, you like boxing? We'll fight. I get it, dude. I like boxing. I box as part of my workout. But I also know IT stuff, so I know this ain't good. But yeah. I stream a bit late, probably won't go to maybe 1 o'clock at the latest. Because actually I think we talked about this. There's a YouTube channel called Residence of Evil. They put up a little 20-minute fan-made video thing. So I'm sorry to hear that, man. Is it the same thing from before, and it just hasn't gotten better? Because I remember a little while ago, there was something going on. But yeah, Dolphin wants to watch the new Resident Evil video together, the 20-minute thing, and I forget what he said it was, but there's this Liam Neeson movie on Amazon Prime that's leaving Prime in a few days, so he wants to watch that and the thing. So what do you mean I'll be? Digimon captures at least a thing that you would know having played the games. Some of the other questions I've been asked is do you know this? You might know it. Possible. At least this was on the question site. We told you, you heard what it is. You just might have forgotten. Time to come on, we'll be able to get to that. Oh, I'm in the. I thought I was in the farm for some reason. Well, I mean, there's that at least. Like, but yeah, no. I mean, yeah, with that issue, it makes sense. There's some, but at least. I mean, it sucks that there's any like thing going wrong at all, but. At least it's just like, yeah, this is. Oh, I can't even. I don't have the spirit of light, so I can't do that. Anyway. Alright. And I'll be getting my second farm bid after this side quest. Not because of this side quest, but after this side quest, I'll be taking on the mission that gives me the farm. So that'd be nice. Hey you. Fight me. But yeah. I hope other than it sounds like it's like a constant problem, like type of thing, unfortunately, but I hope other than that things are going decent for you. Okay. Alright, Backgammon only needs one more attack and then I can finally see what that is. One Digivolution is, I don't even know if that's the proper term. It just sounds right. I don't remember if that's actual, because it's obviously Digiball, so you would think evolution, Digivolution. Hello. Alright, well, at least you have the appointment set up. Hopefully it doesn't take too long before they're able to get you in. Who's Takeshi? Is that a boxer that you're watching, dude? Anyway. Damn, I lost. Damn. You're persuaded Gamma. Yay! Yay! Okay. Yeah, it should be fine now. Did you what? What's that? Don't worry about it. Oh, sorry, it's an email. Huh? Huh. The server seems to be running just fine. Did you fix it with that digi thingamajig? I mean, technically he's not wrong. My Digimon fix things. I'm not celebrating, but I thought the reason the server kept crashing was because the site was getting so many views, but no. I mean, I'm interested. That's good to. That's great to hear. Now on, I'll just have to put on more matches and bring in more fans. Anyway, back to the agency we go. Also I can need to remember to do the. Might as well get my third clan Numamon and Black Godamon all taken care of. All that and attack is only like I can. That Numamon is definitely not the one that. It's definitely not the one that you want getting them. Words. Anyway. Where Garurumon? Yeah, I guess that makes sense that you would transform into that. But you can get that from Garurumon Black. Because I need you to become Lady Devimon. And I'm sure I don't need to remind you why I need Lady Devimon, Zeno. But yes, I did the thing. Yay. I'm almost a cyber sleuth, apparently. Stop offering me coffee. I don't need coffee. But I need that farm development kit. Give me that farm development kit. I'll explain the details. The plan this time is a local government that takes care of the utilities for Nakano. Also, I need some lemonade. Why are you shocked? Of course, we specialize in supernatural and complex cyber crimes, so we have a very specific clientele. But we cooperated very well with Matayoshi's police force, so they consider us to be a pretty good detective agency. So we've received a case from a public agency, quite a rare event. The case was originally discussed by Matayoshi with the government agency. It's a bit special, so he passed us down to the government agency like a sort of ace up his sleeve. Got it? I mean, it doesn't really matter to me why we have the case, as long as it's not from a skeevy source. The case is still not a gate in Nakano Underpass. The gate is locked due to some electronic glitch. You don't know about it? It's a facility that houses the equipment used to provide Nakano's public utilities. They're moving forward with the plan to improve the look of the city center above ground by housing the public utilities underground. Looks like the visible power cables and telephone poles are set to disappear in the not too distant future. Underneath Nakano, there's a vast complex of tunnels. One of these tunnels is the place where the gate we need to unlock is. Entrances, I mean, but whatever. It's password protected, but it seems some time ago it locked for no reason and no one has been able to open it. They contacted the manufacturer but gave up. If need be, they will destroy the gate, but that would incur serious costs. While the costs were discussed, a weird droning sound was heard coming from the other side of the gate. Something strange is going on. Yeah, they had a bad feeling about it, but the government suspected criminal activity. So the buck packs to us. I like how just randomly there'll be an actual line I say instead of just I'm just gonna gesture and lip flap, and they're going to act like they unheard me. We have the best people for the job if you want to access a place that's off bounds. This is actually a good opportunity. I've been wanting to investigate the rumors surrounding Nakano's underground system for a while. The gate in question has an electronic clock, so naturally there's a cyberspace. You're the only one who can break into the gate without destroying it. We've already received permission from the government. So shall we go and find out what the real situation is? Where's that weird droning voice coming from? What kind of strange world lies beyond the gate? We'll see. It's an underground gateway, so there'll be just underground tunnel behind it, right? Have you ever heard of the stochastic process in quantum mechanics? I guess I should tell you about Schrodinger's cat. I played the Zero Escape games. You do not need to tell me about Schrodinger's cat. Don't worry. I know all about Schrodinger's cat. Yeah, the flux of overlapping possibilities. I know. Again. And it's not just Zero Escape that I played that's discussed it, but they've discussed it so many times in Zero Escape. Specifically like VLR, right? I don't. Yeah, I did see a tweet about that. Which, I mean, speaking of, I'm gonna be picking up the LE for that one. That'd be good. Again, unsurprising to hear that. I mean, it is. The previous ones are fun games, so. There we go. Everyone's at 80%. It's awesome. They were higher, but I had them doing the training thing. Anyway. How do I actually access Nakano? Yeah, it's like, I think it's just from here, right? Yeah. But technically, I feel like Nakano Underpass should be... Technically, I just have to go left from the menu. I was gonna say, I feel like Nakano Underpass should be next to Nakano. Because that makes sense, but yeah. Did you arrive at the underpass? I can see the gate. Don't worry, Kyoko. I can see the... What happened? Knight Jump isn't working. That's weird. It's an electronic lock, so there must be some kind of network inside it. Perhaps you just didn't activate it properly. I think it's time I verified your ability to perform a Knight Jump. How are you gonna... Raise your hand. Now concentrate. That's it. 30 minutes. Like, I don't. Yeah, this is wasting a lot of time. I wasted like 100 years later. What were you doing just now? Whatever you're doing, it seems like it's not working. Huh? Oh, that's weird. You definitely, you've never had a motive for anything. And of course you're playing Xenoblade again. Looks like I can't verify it. Well, it seems like you can only connect jump if you feel disappointed. We were to posit a theory on how it works. Your ability locates a digital wave, piggybacks on it, and then enters. It can be a network, a PC server. Doesn't matter what the target location is, if it has a digital space, then you should be able to access it. However, there seems to be certain limitations. In other words, when you can, you can. And when you can't, you can't. Oh, you're doing all the side quests, okay. I got you. That's gonna take a bit. But have fun. What we've determined is that you've connected before by chance, even if there are specific reasons. Put simply, cause and effect are connected to the digital waves. But how could you connect this time then? I don't have any proof to support my answer, but perhaps there were others like you who tried and failed and were disappointed. Yes, disappointment is definitely key. I've rambled on long enough. Yeah, I remember. Okay. Yes, I'd be fun if everyone got stronger. That's why I'm so excited to get a second farm island, because even more people will be able to be stronger. Become stronger. Yay. One-shotting the... Yeah, that's so... Like, I was getting close to like 10,000 EXP from most things in the side quests, and then I do the main mission, and I'm not even getting 3,000. That's just silly. Oh my god. What a good deal. But yeah, I think yeah. My second island, I'm just all of the Digimon are gonna be searcher type Digimon. That way I can have them investigating cases at least for a bit. Maybe not like forever, but at least for a bit I'm gonna have them investigating. Copy and paste. Really? We're in chapter 6 and you would make me fight Tokomon. Tokomon in chapter 6 game? Really? Who gave you that? Who told you that was a good idea? Anyway, stop paste. I can't do that. So let me. No, not that. I need player packing seal. Copy and paste. There is a vaccine Digimon. All right. I mean, this is again what. what happened when I was doing the main missions for them. But that's why this is right here, so I can easily get a vaccine Digimon. Yeah, I can put you in there. Here, there. My party memory is completely full up now. At least dude will be getting some EXP that he wouldn't be getting. But yeah. Well, the side questing goes well, man. I like how literally the word on the this is like the word is just straight up yellow. The door should be unlocked now. Wow. I mean, I guess this would be a place to get Terriermon if you didn't start with him. And you know, you haven't found out how to digivolve him into his digivolve someone else into Terriermon. Anyway, whatever. I did the thing. And yeah, I might as well just keep Monodramon in my party, at least for a bit. Yeah, I can make another Tokomon, but why should I bother? Fine. They got mad that I questioned why I should bother getting a Tokomon. That's the thing, the 600 damage thing. I think in the PS4 version there was a trophy for doing 999 damage, actually. Anyway, there we go. Oh, it's dungeon. Seems you managed to unlock the gate, so thanks for that. It must have been easy for you. There's a labyrinth in the underground tunnel. What do you mean by a bit? Is there any sign of a Digimon or Eater in there? Not right now. It is strange to see just a small section of labyrinth. I know I said we couldn't know what we would find, but I definitely wasn't expecting this. I believe we've witnessed a special digital wave occurrence. As if it's some kind of current. This is definitely a ley line. Have you ever? I have heard of ley lines before. I mean, it gets used in a lot of books, games. Yeah, Fate Samurai Remnant used ley lines, and that's a mechanic. I need to go back to doing that. Oh, also, I don't know if you're too busy with Xenosaga. I got that backwards. I don't know if you're too busy with Xenoblade. At least a Xenosaga fan, but I got the limited edition for the Neptunia Senran Kagura crossover game. I got that in today. It's called Dragon Change. Dragon signifies the undulating landscape, the hills and mountains. The dragon chain is what we call the flow of the land spirit. It's well known that Sosei Tenkai, advisor of Ieyasu Tokugawa, turned Edo into a great feng shui city. It is said that he built a waterway and path to lead the chi from Mount Fuji in Tokyo Bay to Edo Castle. A particular note in this incident are Kane-ji and Asakusa Shrine to the northeast, and Zojoji, and I'm not sure how you would pronounce that, but he Shrine to the southwest, all big religious institutions. In feng shui, these directions are thought to draw negative energy their way. The shrines hold big festivals to purge and expel that energy. And if you look at the lines that connect Buddhist temples Kane-ji and Zojoji, I'm sorry, I got this. How did that happen? The O is literally cut off. I'm actually going to screenshot that. I didn't do it right. There we go. There we go. Yeah. Yeah, I'm keeping that screenshot. That was, at least for a bit to show it off. That's silly. In Shinto shrines, Asakusa Hie. I keep wanting to say Hie, but I don't think that's how you would say that. Because that's not how Hie is spelled in Yu Yu Hakusho. You'll finally cross right inside old Edo Castle, home to today's Tokyo Imperial Palace. It's really quite fascinating. Nowadays, the waterways have been swapped out for rail lines, and radio towers dot the northeast and southwest. You could say we finished what Tenkai started. Viewed from the eyes of current society, these rail lines and radio towers are artificial ley lines that supplement old roads and waterways. Naturally, where you're standing underground constitutes another ley line running through Tokyo. Not just any one either. The one that's believed to emanate from Mount Fuji is supposed to run right through there. The man-made tunnel layered on top of it allows the digital waves to keep flowing in perpetuity. It's really a peculiar thing. That's what's producing this quasi-labyrinth you're seeing before you. Knowing that, those weird voices that people are supposedly hearing probably belong to Digimon that are appearing as a result. I need someone to yell at me to stop dumping my desk. I need to stop doing that. Or, I could just not draw attention to it because no one ever brings it up. But it annoys me when I do that. I could go on for a while, but you at least don't get what I'm saying, right? Okay, well, I guess you understood it well enough. At this point, your work is essentially done, but we can't just ignore this newfound discovery either. Why don't you go a little farther in and check things out? Are there no encounters in that first area? There's a treasure chest right there. I'll get that on a bit. Like, honestly, Battlefield once we did, this is, in terms of like what people think of as a labyrinth, it's like this is already the most labyrinth-esque in terms of having dead ends. The tunnel just keeps going, you say? If it stays on course like that, you'd end up in Roppongi, which would mean... This reminds me of something else I've heard. As I mentioned, the ley lines stem from Mount Fuji, which of course is not at all a coincidence, given it's a sacred place. That energy takes old highways like the Koshukaido and the Tokaido to get to Tokyo from Mount Fuji. The energy joins up with underground waterways going along the highways. Hey Zeke, how's it going, man? We carry Mount Fuji Snow Mount to Tokyo, flowing into the city together. Yay. And I wish I could actually start a stream on time. So I was actually ready to do it, but yeah, making sure to read the dialogue is that sounds difficult. I can't relate at all to reading unvoiced dialogue. I definitely can't, but yeah. Well, I mean, yeah, I was gonna ask what you do because I literally will just show up to a stream, especially like one of these. This isn't so much something I have to worry about with like astrobots. I don't have to worry about it. But like this, I literally just have a jug of lemonade and a cup next to me, because it's easier to just have the lemonade close to me, right? You know. Classic lemonade. Yeah. But yeah, I'm sure your throat will recover eventually. Also, how's man's Final Fantasy been going for you lately, dude? Well, thanks for the lurk, man. I appreciate it. One theory holds that the first place where that water appears above ground after reaching Tokyo happens to be where else but Nakano. Yeah, like, it's good to hear. Is there any like story stuff left for you to do, or is it all just like side quests and raids and stuff? Put simply, all the ley lines that flow throughout Tokyo could well be coming out of our own stomping grounds. Believe it or not. Wouldn't that be amazing to think about if it turned out to be true? I don't know. It's an interesting theory, but don't go any farther. You're standing at the border of the municipality. I don't know why that word is municipality. Go any farther and you'll end up being central government territory. That's a hive we'd best not poke. Color me intrigued though. That's a hell of a thing to stumble into just walking around inside the tunnel. We aren't prepared just yet to pick that sort of fight. There's still too much we don't know. This little tangent of ours has gone on long enough, I think. Head back to the office. Though it's not as strong as we're used to, that tunnel is causing a digital shift. We should probably keep it locked up like before after all. I have no idea how I'm going to explain all of this to our client. No matter how you spin it, it'll probably be a lot to take in. I won't be surprised if we come away looking even sketchier than we already do. Let's just let Matayoshi deal with it. Some jobs are just best left to others. You're curious what exactly was beyond where you stopped? And that makes two of us. Actually, while you were on your way back, I decided to look into it. Apparently what you found was the Kamishiro Research Lab of all things. Oh, don't be dense. I told you that area is under the jurisdiction of the central government. That's not the sort of place you wander into for fun. If nothing else, it indicates that Kamishiro and the government have a tighter relationship than we previously suspected. Going after Kamishiro could well mean that we'd also be ruffling the government's feathers. That's why we can't be hasty right now. We'll cross the bridge when we come to it. This is just a guess on my end, but I imagine it was Kamishiro that changed the password and rendered it impossible to open. They probably weren't counting on us being able to actually break in and snoop around. Knowing that, it could well serve as our ace in the hole later when the time does come to confront them. Hopefully unaware. But let's not worry about hashing out the details until we have to. And just be grateful we have that up our sleeve. On that note, I realize this case is technically closed, but what do you say about heading over to Roppongi for me one more time? I don't mean on official business. I'm keen on doing a little independent intelligence gathering for our own internal use. Surely you're interested in knowing why Kamishiro has built a research lab under the Metropolitan Office. So how about you just walk on through the front door there and see what you can find. Aww. Yeah, you guys are all with me. I'm not lonely. She said she's an anime mom and we're never going to meet her in real life. RDX, huh? Alright, that's time to try developing again. Eventually we'll get another tactician USB and I'll be happy. 30 for Lady Devimon, okay. Raptor Dramon. I'm only missing this thing from that evolution. But go back because I wanted to. I of course wanted to look at the other two Digi-evolutions. Even if I'm not technically being like, oh, I definitely going to unlock complete the not Pokédex. Definitely probably going to do as much as I can. So, are you here for a tour of the lobby? Please come on inside. He definitely seems very earnest about his job. You must be confused. Construction isn't entirely complete as of yet. Well, it was at one point until a major firm came in and it was decided the upper floors merit additional construction. As such, while that's going on, the lobby here remains free and open to the public. Did you make it inside? I got you, so they're alright with you hanging around the lobby? Well, that makes our work a little easier then. All you need at this point is a terminal somewhere to infiltrate their systems. Piece of cake, I'd say. So once you find a terminal, do your thing. Wish I was there to see it myself. Seems like quite the sight. It reminds me of the Tower of Babel in a way. Guess I'm starting to ramble again though. Don't worry about me. Get back to work. Yeah, it's okay, Kyoko. I ramble a lot too. Dolphin will message a thing and I'll be talking to him and then I'll just go off on like a 30-minute tangent about something else. Not completely unrelated because there was like a connection, but somewhat unrelated. So there's a small digital shift happening. Is something wrong? Oh, you found a terminal that's digital shifting a little. This shift is weak yet still prominent enough for you to notice. Could be a sign this place will turn into a labyrinth later. Well, for now, try connect jumping. Anyway. Oh, yeah, no, I need to get this. Probably won't be anything super special, but yeah. I need to get the you left. Don't do that. Don't live. Don't dodge. How dare you, Godamon. I was literally just canceled to be like, I'm not even saying it. That is Godamon. Gomamon. I think I said Godamon for some reason. Even though I have the cat with me. Yeah, there. How many side quests did you manage before? Yeah, I know them. There's a YouTuber I used to watch who did all the side quests in Xenoblade, and he was doing like every few episodes he'd like try doing a few, and then I remember after he technically beat the game, he had to do like he had to do a couple more he had to do a couple more videos just to finish off the side quests. There are a lot of them. Up two and a few in new. So that's no pun to it. I mean that's not too bad of an amount to manage, but yeah, then you need to stop dodging. Yeah, Gomamon, I was right. Except for that part where I combined his name and Godamon for some reason. No, I just straight up did call him Godamon, didn't I? I don't know. I'm losing it a little. Just a little. Definitely not absolutely going insane. Which is probably how you feel doing all those side quests. Anyway. Oh my god, it's an eater. Anyway. Let's do some stuff in the digital lab. You can become this thing. Strikemon. Oh. Mr. Lee Gaming. I really was not expecting a raid. Yeah. I even told everyone like I'm not gonna grind that much. And then I do this. I'm a Numamon and 6. I have 6 tactician USBs as well. I just can't help myself. But how's it going? What were you streaming? Yeah, I know I'm over my limit now. I need more memory ups. Which means the Monitormon can go back to the bank. Oh. Never mind, I don't even... fine. Crab God. Huh. Well, the tower defense weren't... I think I played, I think I played a game that had a similar thing where it was like where it's like some kind of like sim, and then it also had tower defense mechanics. I don't think I've ever heard of Crab God though. Gilman, yeah. Take you everyone's weather conditions a certain time. Oh, I forgot that some of them actually required certain weathers. That's yeah, I don't. Yeah, if you are gonna do all the side quests in the Xenoblade game, you definitely have to space those out a bit. Yeah, I mean, just based on farming sim and tower defense, sounds like it could be a pretty chill game to play. I mean, I've always liked those kind of, they're not tower defense, but the Rune Factory games. I've always very vastly enjoyed just Yeah, I'm just gonna play Room Factor for like an hour or so. Trap on indeed. Thanks again for the raid, Lee. So yeah, the God, what was that soul? One Trap's Treasure. I think that's what that was. There was that Souls-like thing with the crab that everyone played. I think that was One Trap's Treasure. I should look that up on Steam. They kept me out when I had no money, so I didn't look into it. But I'll take Rudimon for now. And yeah, hopefully I can get a memory up from this. That'd be nice. But yeah, that was cool. I definitely was not expecting. Well, I say that, but you should almost never really you should never really expect a raid. First of all, saying expecting a raid kind of comes across conceited, like. Now my brain's gonna. I'm just gonna auto battle. I ramble. I mean, not really. Kind of rant. I remember seeing like a person on Twitter one time complaining that they didn't get rated at all in one stream, and I just remember the comments were like making fun of them hard for that. But yeah, that's my brain. It just jumps from a topic to another topic. That's all. The 0 yen. Oh God. I wonder how far Ryudamon could have leveled up if he had a higher level cap. So you found an eater inside there after all. But you couldn't find any other evidence? You're not seeing the forest for the trees here. The fact that there was an eater inside the terminal at all is big evidence in of itself. Regardless, let's call it a day here. Alright. That's probably hard work going all over the place today, but thanks to you, I'm starting to piece it all together. While you were out and about, I decided to measure the digital waves coming out of that building. And I found that the Metropolitan Office itself is one big digital wave force field. From what I can tell, energy is flowing into the office via the ley line inside the underpass. So the underground lab Kamishiro has is probably controlling the energy flow. You remember what I said about ley lines when you were inside that tunnel? There are two things at play here. The natural energy flow from the Earth along the ley lines, and digital waves emanating from a sea of electrons. If you can make a massive structure like the Tokyo Metropolitan Government Office a hub for these things, then you can manipulate their flow. Why do they need it to be that way? Well, for one, digital waves might be invisible to the naked eye, but they have mass and therefore require a vessel. And the bigger that vessel is, the more energy you can build up. It probably also explains the new construction going on, as more space would mean that much more energy Kamishiro could stockpile. That extra energy would then go to impact the office beyond facility, hence the digital shift he ran into in the lobby. And with any good digital shift comes an eater, of course. Honestly, it wouldn't surprise me if that place goes labyrinthian eventually. But we don't have to be concerned about that threat anymore, now that you've cleaned the joint up. On the other hand, it's worrying in its own way that things resolve so cleanly. The fact that digital waves can be concentrated in such small quantities. For some reason I thought she said quantities, but it's qualities. As to infect, attract individual eaters, and produce a micro-labyrinth is scary. If you hadn't been there, it might well not have been caught until much later. That thing doesn't sit well with me at all. This case has taught us that there's technology that can mostly suppress large amounts of digital waves, as they're built up and placed wherever. The deliberate and calculated nature of it all indicates that someone's got big plans in the works. This, of course, calls for more investigating. We need to find out how long this has been going on and just what it's for. Let's keep our eyes peeled as we move forward. We're onto something here, I know it. All I know is I can finally get my next farm. Your drive is really admirable. Keep it up. Yes, it is. A moment I'll continue with story or other cases in a moment, but yay. I don't think I got a memory up from the Eater. Yeah, it was just a bunch of EXP. Not even any money. Not that I really need money right now. Ryodamon becomes Raptordramon. And Raptordramon can become this thing with 70 speed. I have 56, so that should be more than doable. Excellent. Now let us add an island. Yes. It is a tiny island. It is only a level 1 island. Let us add all of my searcher Digimon. Then I'd move oh, my Platinum Sukamon is a searcher. I forgot about that. Of course you're a searcher, yes, but that's Galmon is a searcher. I have a searcher Punimon. I don't know if it's called Puni or Punin, but in the Monokima they are called Puni, so unless I'm completely losing my mind, which is possible at this point. Alright, I have two Wanyamons that are both searchers. That's a good one. What would be funny is if somehow all three of my Wanyamons are searcher types. That would be very interesting. Let's see, there was Itmon. I have an Itmon searcher type that's 7. It's 7 Digimon. Okay, Gatsumon. And then oh yeah, Sister CL. I honestly still don't. I don't recall Sister Sealmon being in the original Cyber Sleuth game. I do not recall this, like, at all. Digimon, Xenoblade 3, and Final Fantasy 9. But yes, if you, yeah, there's sometimes it feels like there's a certain barrier to like I want to play this game, but I want to like there's a number of games I have that I'm like I'd love to play them again, but also I want to stream them, so I feel like I can't just play them. Also speaking, I mean, I don't know if you have an opinion on it, but speaking of, speaking of Final Fantasy, actually. So I put up a thing on my disc because eventually I'm gonna be streaming Final Fantasy one day, who knows when. God of War and it looks like Dragon Quest Heroes are gonna be first anyway, obviously. But yeah, eventually I'm gonna be streaming Final Fantasy, and I'm asking people if like they care if I stream Final Fantasy chronologically or just do it in whatever order I want to, because I don't think I have any other searchers for some reason. Well, in that case, I'll take Monodramon. Actually, accidentally screw up a little. Yeah, as I was saying, I'll take Monodramon and turn him into a searcher. And then put Monodramon in the island. Again, it's not like it's a... Like, it's not like they'll need to be searchers forever. But I'm gonna have them investigating at least for a bit. I have like 3 Digimon that are high camp, and then everyone else is like, I don't know. There we go. That's okay for now. I might do the thing where I buy like some exciting meat to like get everyone's stamina up a little bit, but for now this is fine. Oh, I actually almost forgot one of the most important things to do for this part. There we go. Punimon, I just put you in there and you're already max level. I mean, that's good. Gotta get that ABI up, right? This Sukumon's a little while away from being able to get that thing going, unfortunately, but that's fine. Galmon will be you, which I remember this Digimon. I remember the episode of the anime where I first encountered where we met this guy. 14 for you, that's fine. Sister Seal. Once it gets to here, I'll digivolve and then I can go to you. Oh, Death and Request came out better. That's cool. Yeah, it's cool. Alright, no. The other Digimon can evolve right now, so it's just funny that literally in the time it took me to be like digital version so you can stream it early. That sounds about right. Alright, we'll take out some couple hackers, I guess. Take out a hacker on Caldron level 2. He won't stand a chance. Yeah. Felt like I had to sneeze for a bit and it didn't happen, which as I've mentioned before, it's great. I love it. Anyway. Yeah, it'd be really nice once I mean, honestly, with how that works, it's not gonna be an huge upgrade, but being able to actually have an extra 2 tactician things will at least speed things up, right? You know. Having the Platinumamon, very important. The first 4 tactician USBs, pretty important as well, considering. The 5th and 6th one is like, okay, yeah, it's important. It's not considering how little. Yeah. Oh. Actually, I just thought about that. The Sistermons. So they're basically like nun Digimon things. Can potentially digivolve into a Lady Devimon. So that I just thought of that. That's kind of funny. But that's nice. I wonder what she's seeing. I mean, there's like no chance it's anything insane. But that's always cool getting free stuff, you know. First of all, let's save, because I think before anything else, I was actually supposed to talk to Mirai about the hackers, and I forgot to do that. Because I am a silly man. 1:30. Okay. Okay. Apparently not. I didn't need to do that. Both of them. So Valhakmon will do that, and Zubamon can do this guy. I'm not crazy, right? System and CL can become the Lady Devimon, right? I might be making that up, but I don't. Yeah. Anyway, yeah. I just need to verify, because that would be a bit annoying if I like explore all the things and then I've like, oh wait, I was supposed to talk to Mireille about. I would have felt a bit silly. But now I don't have to feel silly about this. I'm certain the streamer will feel silly about other things, but I do not have to feel silly in this exact scenario. Ikuzo. You know, literally any time, regardless of what the context is, literally any time I hear the phrase Ikuzo, it makes me want to play Spectral's Origins again. And I mean, I do have the Wii game, so I can do that, but yeah, similar to that thing with Zeno. I was done to that thing with Zeno. I want to stream Special Origins, but also if I need to stream Spectrobes and then Beyond the Portal before Origins. So I'm caught in like, should I wait until I play 2 DS games before, and then the Origins thing before playing it, or should I just say whatever and place? Maybe I just play Spectral's Origins just because. Because it might be a while until I get the chance to stream Origins. I don't remember. I don't think Spectrobes and Beyond the Portal will take like super long. But yeah, I don't even know if I'd get to. Well, I was gonna say by summer, but it's 1 month till summer, so definitely not. With the fact that I got two more games to stream lined up after the ones I'm playing, but I might not even be able to get to the first streaming the first Spectre games by July, and I'm okay with Friendship because that just boosts their cam up. I'm okay with that. Yeah, gonna go ahead and use it. X-Sword, get them. get a new thing to speed it, and I got five of the friendships. That's nice. That's cool. Thanks for that. And start developing again. We will leave for now. I'm very proud of all of you. What the the thing? Just making sure. I'm making sure with these guys because they're trainee 2 Digimon, so you shouldn't need much to be able to go to rookie. But the quick jump through Kowloon level 2 is apparently not quite enough. This one, the one I took is Kowloon level 2, right? Yeah, wanted Tom actor found Monster King at Kowloon level 2. Alright. And again, I don't need to talk to Mirai about anything. It looked like. I don't know. What I do know is Alda is by the time that new Digimon Stories game comes out, I should definitely have been done with Hacker's Memory by that time point. Because it looks like it's gonna be wild. Yeah, this is one of the on one hand I wanted as soon as possible, on the other hand, even aside from the would want to do Hacker's Memory before streaming the new game. But also the whole no, yeah, you guys can take your time, make sure it's as good as possible. Because from what I've heard and what I've seen, it should be fun. So, but yeah, they can take as much time as they need to make sure the game is as polished as possible. Because even if they're, there's a reason, I remember for Unity, eventually some of the stuff everyone was seeing got patched out, but everyone talked about it because it was minor problems, whatever, but something like that was a major thing for release. But I don't think that things will get to anywhere like that, thankfully. But again, as much time as they need. It's just a shame because yeah, of course you were right there. I basically went through the whole thing just fine. Yeah, over here, dude. I don't want to talk to you. I want to beat you up. You think? Yeah. One way track to beat down, huh? We'll see how that is. I only get one shot. And the best part is, they're NPCs, they don't have feelings. They literally just exist for me to beat up. But no, the best part is like, yeah, I'm gonna get strong Digimon so I can just beat anyone up. It's like, you know, I literally just gave him, dude, a taste of his own medicine. My strong Digimon beat you up, you stood no chance. That's what he was gonna do. Plan to do, at least. Anyway. You know what? I don't even know I'm bothering. I'll just X-Sword out again and make sure to like buy 90 exploits in Nakano. Because that's easy enough to do. Rabbitmon is it? Okay, so I'll just here. Be my friend. Just shoving items in his face until you're my friend. I almost sneezed. That was fun. And by fun, I mean, it would have been a lot more fun if I could actually sneeze. Greatmon. Cool. And I have barely enough space too, so... Nice. Nice. Yeah. Actually, is there anything new I can buy from Mirai's shop? I don't think so. Nope. Alright. Whatever. That's fine. Yeah, I didn't go to Mirai specifically to Digivolve, but there was some other reason for that. I can't remember right now. Anyway. 0 at level 2. Alright. It's mine 0. Unbeaten. Not number 1. I hope I don't have to go to level 1 for any reason. There's no benefit. And it's like a story thing for some reason. There's like no benefit to being at Kowloon level 1. Yeah, I'm slightly expecting this guy to be in the exact same location that the first guy was at. But I guess we'll see. He definitely doesn't seem to be in this area. Yeah, give me EXP, dude. Thank you, Goblinmon. I appreciate you. I don't appreciate you enough to not fight you because it's an RPG. Oh, you're over there. Okay. This isn't some Undertale frat where I can do a thing where I just don't fight. I gotta beat up so many Digimon, just return them to whence they came.
無理しちゃダメだよ。続けていこう。
Oh, that was fun. But anyway. Hopefully I unlock Kowloon level 4 soon. What? Yeah, what? Hello. You don't want to be a hacker. Yeah, that's right. You're technically a hacker whenever you have them. But you don't have to do anything with the Digimon capture. You always have a choice. And your choice led just led you to getting beat up by my EXP farm. Alright, so I was threatened into being a hacker or else. Alright. Well, I see it. Yeah, that's export. Yeah, it depends a bit, honestly, though. First of all, you should never bow down to things like threats and all that. Because the moment you start, like, acquiescing to stuff like that, it's just gonna get worse. Oh, I need too much ABI to do anything. Yeah, I'll let them evolve into these things and then back to Draymon. And it'll let me actually build up a bit more ABI for the dude as well. I don't know us. I don't know. All I know it is almost 12. And there we go. I did the thing. I've been working very hard for Mirai, yes. I've been beating people up on her behalf. So yeah, after well, maybe not right after stream because I need to do the thing with Dolphin, but yeah, tomorrow I need to get like a nail so I can hang up that wall scroll. Let me buy. Let's see this game. And let me buy a few of those, but also just escape gates. Like money is not hard to come by. Cases, property, and search kind of bad hacker. Well, I'll do those because those will be fast, and I can just do them. Okay, max out Digimon as well. That's fine. But yeah, I can just do the high security level 2. So. For some reason, I keep forgetting about that. You keep sending me notifications. Oh. Well, okay then, Sukamon. I appreciate it. I appreciate it, buddy. Let's see what you get. Let's see what you got me. Crit boost. Alright. Sure. investigate it again. What? I thought I was going insane first. I thought it said it was gonna take 40 minutes, and I was very confused. Yeah. Because that way I can have you go to Black Garurumon and then do the... Yeah, that works. You can become Mushroomon. Because I don't know what... And you can become Dorumon, and the other guy can become Kudamon. Kudamon. There. And then there's that. I need the Spirit of Light for that though, which I obviously can't do yet. But that's fine. Hello, Mr. Clam. I'll find your thing. It'll probably be like super close. Like in the first actual area where you can encounter Digimon. It's definitely not over here. Alright then. High security. Yeah, well, you know, it's no, not even in that first area. Okay, guess I might use Yishin. Come on, no. Where could your item be, sir? Who knows? Oh, fun. Yeah. Well, there was bound to at least be one encounter. Yeah, like, I don't even get a full 1,000 EXP from these guys, even with all my boosts. It's kind of sad, really. It's kind of. Yep. Someone's property. Yay. That was so difficult, but I found the thing. Now I can go back. Do the thing. Or, you know, I have the exports, so I could always use that if I really needed to. Like, technically, I'm out of money, slight money deficit from that, but I have over 100 million yen. 1,000, not million. That'd be significantly more. I wouldn't ever care if I had that much. But yeah, it's like honestly, with all the exports that I have, I'm fine. I can just use those for a while, and then. Yeah, start trying, you silly clam. But Yeah, I can use it. I can probably use those for exports and the other item that takes me directly back to the office. Is like that'll probably last me most of the rest of the game easy. Maybe even the actual rest of the game. How's it going? It's okay, Wizardmon, I get it. I'm referring to like this little stutter. I can relate with my thing as well. We're probably in like that one dead end thing for level 2. Also, that felt. I used high security. Digimon should not show up that quickly. They just shouldn't. Yeah, I thought I saw the lemur over there. That would have made things a bit easier for me. What do I keep doing? I keep accidentally double pressing. Stop doing that. Yeah, I have high security on. It's just, rate of actually getting into battles. It's kind of high, apparently. I'm just like, I mean, I don't know the exact formula, but I assume it's something like either high security level 1 it cuts encounter rate by like 25 or maybe 50%. And if that's the case, then level 2 is probably a 50% reduction in encounter rate or 75 total. Ooh, an emerald. That'll be decent money. Nope, that's another show. But is there anything over here? No? No, okay. It was worth a look. Why do I keep doing that? Anyway. Bird is dead. The bird takes half damage from electricity, which is not what Pokemon taught me. Where is your little? Again, as I said, like I'm not. There's a reason I'm not planning to just do constant searches all the time. There it is. Like, the development thing is different, but there's no point in constantly having them search. You know, you could at least take me inside the office, I guess, but... Wow. See, that's why I should use some exploits. Because I need to actually give him his item. Oh my god. A very slightly non-optimal thing to do. The bane of speedrunners everywhere. It's a good thing I'm not speedrunning. Anyway, I did the thing. Now I do this. I'm gonna find Suzuki. He's also in level 2 of Kowloon. Yay! That's the one, not like it's one of those enormous deals, but it is a bit of a pain where that you can only take, like, if you take a side quest and you have to finish. I mean, you can always drop them, but the fact that you can't, like, take multiple cases at once can become a slight pain. Also, once again, I like how it's like, I use this thing to cut that encounter rate, and it's just always kind of funny when they do that, and it's like, yeah, I've had just like runs where I'm trying to encounter things for EXP, and I like get across an entire map without encountering one thing somehow. But then when I use this thing specifically to try not encountering things, I run into like 2 or 3 battles before I get across the map. I mean, it's all RNG stuff. It's all like, I don't know what the standard encounter rate percentage is. If it's like, oh, every time you take a step, there's going to be a 5, 8, 10, 12, whatever % chance. I don't know what the percentage rates for encounters are. I've seen like how in Pokemon, I remember I ended up with I remember the like Prima guide for Fire Red and Leaf Green, so I remember the like encounter rates for like, here's your chance of encountering this Pokemon in this area. Yeah, then once again, how do I keep doing that? I don't know. I'll never know. I Anyway, I'm rambling again. Because I'm just doing a side quest where I hunt things down. There's not really much to talk about the game at the moment. Hello, sir. Yeah, I think I have time to do one or two more main quests before I need to end it. Possibly. I'm gonna be slightly annoyed if somehow this is the one thing where it's like, oh no, I was actually supposed to talk to. Oh no, he's dead. Okay, I was about to say, if I have to talk to Mireille about this guy when I didn't have to do for the other two. Didn't I already kick your weak ass earlier? You didn't, actually. So why was that that was very clearly a female Japanese seiyuu for you. Okay, well, yeah, you did mistake me for someone else, you fool. I see this one I can home gate for. And I should also see if I can, well, first of all, I need to sell off that emerald that I got. Or 3 emeralds, rather. Yeah. Getting 50k for that, it's not bad. And then, yeah, it's like I should be able to evolve Leomon. Pangiamon did evolve into Leomon. Yay! Now you have 32 API, which is good. Actually, yeah, let me just check on this guy. Cordramon. Okay. Let's see, from Island. That's good. It said that I need a 20 cam for that Digivolution, and I have that now. I just had to figure out how to activate the next bit of the main story. I did the thing. Do you have any hints for me? There's a kid from your school in K Cafe. Okay. All Alright, thank you for that, Kyoko. Also, I should see if the a new tournament thing is available yet for whatever reason. By that I mean they're probably... Oh. Okay, I guess it became available in Chapter 6 and I just never checked. You face the angel and you survive. It's hilarious. It looks like a nurse or a doctor has the angel. Oh, God, that was rude. Wow. That was unfortunate. Don't kill yourself, bastard. You don't even have that much. You don't even have 1,000 health. Of course you did. This is silly. This is silly. Oh, you're screwed now. You got yourself out of the heal loop. Look at that EXP though. You won't lose, huh? I don't have you yet. Pick you out first. Yeah, that's a nice thing about like fighting. Yeah, just like fully fueled out. I don't know. I'm not. It's 3 avatars is that? I don't remember. Yes. Same here, I guess. Broncois. That's an interesting name. That's unfortunately, that one, my new month, got taken out on that one. But yes, hi. I hope you're doing well. The Cyber Police with his 2 dogs. Also, there. Don't die again. It doesn't look like it will happen this time, actually. But yeah. How are you doing tonight? They really like using Nightmare. It's almost because that it does the highest base damage. There we go. Okay. Got him on and black got him on, of course. Mate. Yeah. Advertising that cafe, sure, but winning. That might be a bit much. Wow. That was rude. Don't panic, my Digimon. That's just mean. Okay, fine. If you're gonna be like that... You get this HP spray. Okay, fine. Fine. Be that way. You get healed. This is the one province, like, no, I mean, I could just stated myself not at auto battle, but yeah, I want you to tag the dude, don't waste, especially since, where is it? I have panic recovery. There we go, see? And then I try auto battle and you're just like, I'm gonna heal. It also doesn't help when I just straight up miss. I do not like missing. Like ever. There. The healer's dead. Also the one that was actually hurt doing some good damage. So should be fine. There. See how easy that was when you actually hit all of your attacks? All of the XP. There should be at least one more battle. Been through years of harsh training. Yeah. Real question though. Ow. Stunned and paralyzed. Really? That's just rude. I mean, that's do stun. I'm not using multi-recovery yet. Not in something like this. Not on tournament, I can easily restart if I lose. Alright. You know, maybe I should leave the tank. I mean, no, you just kill the tank, guys. It's the fact that this paralysis is not fun. But okay, the tank's dead, so we're good. Well, defense up is gonna help. It helps so much. 100,000 EXP. Alright. Is this the final battle? demon hacker. He's just here to have fun, apparently. Okay. Wow. It's almost like you're too concentrated on healing yourself sometimes. I can't blame their AI, but it's like, no, if you don't have to prioritize healing as much as you do. But you know, whatever. Whatever. Here. Kuwagamon Stem. I think that was Kuwagamon. I never... I'm pretty sure that was his name. Did I? Oh no! Oh no! Beat you! Who could have seen that coming? Trying to kill some time. Oh, you're the fast bastard. And he's got the... He's got so much health too. But he did. Okay, well. It's only a matter of time unless you have stronger attacking moves. Doesn't look like it's gonna happen. What a shame. What a shame. Goodbye. Anyway. Flame Dramon Metal. Yay. Anyway, at least all my new mons are Brave Point C. I like how my prize is an EXP thing that probably doesn't. It's definitely not Cyrus. What are you talking about? Anyway, let's talk to my friend first before anything else. Hello. Yep. What are you doing here? I don't know. Oh, you're the Cyber Sleuth. Office is around here, I'm pretty sure. Cyber Sleuth. So, Cyber Sleuth will take on any case at all then. Don't say yes to that. It's not any case, but most cases. Could I send a request to your office? Okay, I'm gonna send in a request and watch you work. Yay, my friend, Ryota. He's silly, but he's also not as obsessed with the weirdo known as Jimmykin. But that's not us. That's not her fault. Hey, a lot of people are into him for some reason. I don't know. That Gadamon's property. And Ryota's youth gets me a farm extension program, which is nice. Oh, you took my case. Thanks. Still, that woman you work with? Kyoko? Yeah, she's kind of weird. When I went to the office to submit, she said something weird. I'm getting a nasty vibe coming from you. She even said it's like the testable aura of a male pursuing a female. I mean, what the hell is that about? Try and send in a serious request and this is what you get. Kyoko is really pretty. She seems like a nice person. When I was in the office, she asked me if I wanted some fresh coffee, but I said I didn't have the time. Oh yeah, yeah, that's right, the case. To be honest, I need money. I'd like to try and find a part-time job so I can pick up a little extra spending money. Oh, yeah. I need to pay a fee if I'm sending an unofficial request to a detective agency. So, could you please try and find a nice cushy job that will make up for the fee as soon as you can? And anyway, if it's a job in Eden, you and that girl would know a lot about it, right? Yeah, that's right. What I'm looking for is a part-time job in Eden. Those are usually the easiest ones. Please find me 3 options to choose from for a part-time job in Eden. I don't mind if they're a little shady. I really need the money. Let's discuss it once we get back to the office. I say. Again, the 1 line per hour that I'm given. He wants us to look for a part-time job for him in Eden? It's pretty easy. All the same, I'd say it's a good case for you to handle. He'll accept a nice, well-paid part-time job, and it's okay if it's a little shady. Looking for a job like that here in Nakano shouldn't be too hard. I'm sure if we quietly ask some of those kind of people here, we'll find something. I've heard of cushy, shady jobs quite close to here. All the same, if he needs money urgently, I wonder what he needs it for. The world may never know. I say, yeah, I don't. It's a part-time job in Eden, but you're talking about Nakano, so I'm like, there are people I need to talk to in Nakano. It's either that or I need to go into Eden specifically. Yeah. You can work in Eden and it's a nice, easy part-time job. If you'd like, I can give you a private intro for the job. And the business is called room laundering. One way or another, people die. You just have to live in one of these so-called rooms with a shady history for 3 months. If you do, we can cover up what happened. You might be able to see that which is normally unseen become possessed by dreadful things. If you aren't squeamish, it's quite an easy job. I can give you an introduction, but don't tell anyone else about this. Alright. I mean... would any of you do that? Just... live in a house someone died in for a few months so they can cover up the cause of death, which I'm sure the reason they're covering up the cause of death is completely normal, not shady at all. Ooh, researcher USB, okay. I don't really need any of them, but sure. Looking for a part-time job? So I have good news then. For this job, you just need to wash some stuff pickled in formaldehyde. It couldn't be easier. What kind of stuff? What are you, stupid? Don't ask such questions. You want to get freaked out and disgusted working underground rooms in hospitals at night. Be terrified all the time, then be my guest. Alright. He said 3 out. This way. Yeah, I was like, we said 3 options. So you want a quick buck. Alright, I'll introduce you for the job. It's so easy, anyone can do it. I want you to take pictures of ghosts. All you need to do is take a photo of a ghost, and I'll pay you big bucks. Yeah, I don't have to make the mistake of trying to go down the escalator. Oh, you found one already? Room laundering, stuff pickled in formaldehyde, taking pictures of ghosts. That's all just urban legends though. It doesn't have anything to do with Eden. All the same, the ghost picture thing sounds good. Sounds like a nice easy job. Seems like getting paid for just one photo is easy money. Why do I want money? It doesn't matter why, it's none of your business. What isn't? Ah, Sakura. What do you mean, ah? Nothing, it's nothing. It's definitely not related at all. Ryota, are you talking about doing anything strange? The only thing strange, at least when you're always talking so carelessly. Oh, there's no point in talking to you. Come on, let's go. Take me to client. No, Ryota, you are client. I think you worded weird. So even if it is what he meant, it's definitely a typo either way, because he should have said take me to the... Anyway. I knew you'd come. How did I know? I tapped into my spiritual powers. Just giving this weirdo one of my favorite voices to do. One of my favorite normal voices, not counting the accents. I want you to look into a ghost. The white boy who has been appearing and disappearing around Kowloon. This time I'd like you guys to take a photo of this white boy. If you take a good picture, I will pay you big money for it. You think it's strange that you can take a photo of a ghost in this digital space with a digital camera? Well, I suppose if you think about it, the very appearance of a ghost in the digital space is in and of itself strange. Accept it. It's a reality. Stop pretending you haven't seen them. Firstly, did you know that more than 70% of the people in this world have seen ghosts and It all started with the incident in Roswell. The government and the aliens are all connected. They're just covering it up. Cattle mutilation, flying humanoids, and even animals falling from the sky. They're all part of the same conspiracy. Anyway, there is no analog nor digital in the occult. Please get this rumored specter on camera. Weirdo. Oh, what would you expect from the editor of an occult magazine? He obviously lacks any kind of common sense. The white boy, the Spectre of Kowloon. To tell you the truth, I'm a bit scared to go now. It seems pretty terrifying. Well, I suppose he might as well come along. Let's go to Kowloon and take some ghost pics. Hey, I thought I thought it was just to get you the job, not help you act. Whatever. Coward. Yeah, Mr. Sun is nice. Anyway. I like how I'm like, I don't have to, and then just teleports me back to the exact spot. Very fun. Very fun. Let's see. Alright. Research a USB. I will receive the item. I will, you will develop the thing for me. And you will investigate again. There we go. Yeah, okay, let's see. Where am I insane? I don't. But he just said in Eden. I don't think he said specifically to go to like a part of Kowloon or whatever. Just Eden, or at least I think it. Just something about Eden. I don't know. Yes, it's I'm losing my mind. Yeah, it is 12:40, so actually, let's see. Hold on. Yeah, Kyoko only helps me when I'm between cases. She'll just get stuck saying the same thing over and over. Yeah, I don't. In that case, because it's 12:40 and I am starting to become this sleepy, I'm going to end the stream there. And let's see. Is there anyone I can raid on Twitch? Because can't really raid on YouTube. Pixel's playing Tales of Vesperia again. So, yeah, we'll do that. I mean, you know, I could try to be like, oh no, let's try raiding someone playing a Digimon game, but I don't have the energy for anything like that right now. We're just gonna raid Pixel, say hi, and then I'm gonna watch movies with my blind friend. I say that, but yeah. Alright, so and the outro thing will be docking the stream at Pixels, who she's playing Tales of Vesperia. Looks like she's still got live. She's definitely still live right now, thankfully. And so I'll be back on Saturday with Astrobot, and Sunday I'll be streaming as well. Sunday will be more Digimon, and by Sunday I should at least know where to go for the store mission, so I'm not walking around for 20 minutes trying to figure out what to do. But I hope you guys had fun, And I will see you on Saturday, hopefully, for the final main world of Astrobot. It'd be great. Yay.